6 Houston bartenders were given the exact same bottle of gin and told to create an experience around it, and what we got back were 6 cocktails that could not have been any more different. Let me explain. And the person who actually ended up winning didn't finish first with our judges or with the audience. So this right here is our Houston Summer Craft Class, and the idea is pretty simple. We bring together beverage creators from different bars around the city, give everybody the same feature spirit, which in this case was Waterloo Prickly Pear and Rose Gin, and then challenge them to tell us a story through a cocktail. But we're judging a lot more than what's inside the glass. What makes this extremely entertaining is because each of these competitors, they're going to interpret this challenge completely different. Like Aaron from Zanti, he created Apprendista. It's a grape and wine inspired cocktail built around his belief that you never really finish learning your craft. And we have Mike over in Nickel City, who created Stella Maria. He used mango, guava, hibiscus, chili, and avocado to tell a story about his grandmothers and the flavors he grew up around. Then we have AJ, first timer from Plume, built Say It Ain't So around growth transformation, turning pomegranate, strawberry, florals, and botanicals into essentially a garden in the glass. Of course, we have Kat from Atlas High. She created No Sabo Pero Si Se Puede, pulling from her Latino heritage with cactus, hibiscus, and some serious spice. Sean went completely left field with Bikini Bottom, turning SpongeBob nostalgia into an entire cocktail world. Love the costume. While Jose from Casa Kenji leaned into his culinary background, bringing fire, smoked fish sauce, yuzu, and Japanese Latin flavors into the glass. Now, before they ever served the public, though, each competitor had to present directly to our judges, and that changes the challenge because you're not just explaining ingredients, you're being judged on spirit, expression, balance, creativity, your delivery, and how well your personal and venue story actually connects to the cocktail that you created.
I feel as though some of our competitors might have forgotten what they were going to say. They were very shaky in their cocktail execution, and I feel as though a couple of them need a little bit more practice when it comes to being polished.
But once judging finished, the entire event changed. We opened the stations to the room, and now the competitors had to actually sell their experience to real people, explain the story, serve samples, answer questions, and convince guests that their cocktail deserved their vote. Because ultimately, a cocktail can impress another bartender, but still not connect with the consumers who we want to drink them. Huge shout out to Mike from Nickel City, who finished with the highest judges score. But the audience had a different favorite, which ended up being Jose from Casa Kenji. But there's another competitor who stayed close enough to the top on both sides that once we combined the scores, he became our Houston Summer Craft Class winner. I present to you Aaron Foster, representing Zanti Italiana in the River Oaks. You just won Craft Clash. What's going through your head?
Honestly, surprised. When I signed up for this competition, you told me about it, I was like, oh, that sounds like fun. But when I saw the people I was competing against, I was like, this is a world-class competition. I'm competing against world-class, genius-level talent. So I knew I had to bring my best. Honestly, I didn't expect to win, but my only goal with this competition was to bring my best, to push the limit, push the boundaries, and do what I know how to do. And me doing that, I guess got me the victory.
And honestly, that's exactly why I wanted Craft Clash to test. Can you make something technically great? Can you tell a story? Can you represent where you work? And then when actual consumers are standing in front of you, can you make them care about it?
Yeah, so everyone thought that as far as judges go, that Mike won. The crowd obviously swayed the vote, and ended up being Aaron, which, Aaron was a close second for us. But yeah, none of us saw that coming.